What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and this is the channel where we like to share and expand our Smite knowledge. And today we are going to be reviewing some Chulainn. Nope, that's the mid laner. How do I pronounce this? Chulainn. Yes, Chulainn and solo. Sorry about that, I always get those two god names mixed up. But anyway, we were playing Chulainn and solo, and we went with the safe start. So we got the Warrior's Blessing.
That's ridiculous.
And then we got the Health Chalice and 5 health pots. This is going to allow us to really sustain any early poke and hopefully allow us to get enough money for either Gladiator Shield or for boots. Let's kind of go over Chulainn's kit. So right now we're boxing with Hercules. We kind of want to get these free trades in. We're trying to build our passive. So Chulainn does not have mana. Instead, he has a gauge that goes up as you land abilities on minions and enemy gods. So right now Hercules put a point into his 1. We have a point in our 1. We're just going to try to trade out. Right now our jungler is on our blue. So here is actually a bit of a misplay. Instead of going for these back 3 archers, we should be going for our mana and trying to get the XP from the mana camp. If we hit the full wave and we hit the full camp, we'll be level 2 by the end of the wave. So the fact that we're only level 1 right now means that we're actually behind. So a little bit of a slow start, but me and Hercules look like we're going to be having a fun game. We're both trading with each other pretty early on. Hercules' abilities are pretty easy to damage, and this Hercules didn't really challenge me too much in trying to damage his abilities. So right now I just transform, so I'm going to try to land damage on him, but instead I kind of just decided to use this to try to clear the wave because he could have hit me in the tower and he had a full minion wave there, so I just wanted to play it a little bit safe on this first transformation, pop some health potions. So since we got wave advantage, because we were able to transform, we're going to go ahead and hit Totem. And the way Chulainn's little passive works is once you get above 85%, you're going to transform into the other form. And whenever you're in the other form, you do a bunch of damage. So ideally with Chulainn, you can do a bunch of damage while you're in your normal stance, poke him down, use all of your abilities, and then whenever your abilities are on cooldown, hopefully you can switch into your other form. And then once you're in that form, you just follow up and you hit him with all the abilities again. So realistically, you could hit your 1, your 3, transform, and your 2 will be proccing. You can hit your 1, your 2, and then whenever you hit level 5, you can throw ultimates into that combo as well. So we're going to knock him back, hit him with some basics, try to get him with this area of effect. He goes under tower. I don't want to take a tower shot, so I'm going to make my way to my blue. Also, with Chulainn's passive, he does not have mana, so any MP5 actually gets converted to HP5. So he is just a very tanky little boy. So Hercules does not want to be here, let me tell you that. Yep, Kamazox is able to just come over and clean that up. We had a pretty good jungler this game. He's pretty vocal in the game chat, and he was also just making good rotations. So now that we have lane advantage because their Hercules died, we hit level 5. Looks like he's going for his blue. Am I gonna go contest? I think I am. So he got his blue, which means his jungler was nearby because he got it relatively quick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and back up.
I can smell them coming.
I placed a ward because of the jungler, and he just ulted for no reason. I'm gonna go ahead and ult here. I'm at 100 on my passive, so I'm definitely gonna transform. Hit my tremble, line attack, now it's just trying to poke him. I landed my ability, so I just moved to the minions. So with building Chulainn, you have a couple of options. This game I felt very dominant in exerting my will in lane, so I think I'm gonna go into some boots instead of a defensive item, just to allow me to clear wave a little bit faster and keep high pressure on this Hercules. So he has me in a decent amount of trouble here. Definitely gonna want it back.
Enemy missing left.
So typically you're gonna want to build Gladiator Shield, especially if you're going against a physical. But I went ahead and built boots just because I felt like I was kind of dominating those Hercules. He wasn't hitting me with his 1-2 combo, he's kind of just hitting me with his dash and throwing his ult on wave. So I wasn't too worried about it, but typically buying defense over power or movement speed as a first item in solo lane is usually the most beneficial thing to do.
Enemy ultimate down.
A defensive item just provides you more than an offensive item does. So, if you've noticed, I haven't even put a point into my 2 yet. This is because your 2 can be used to reduce your yellow passive meter, and you can actually use it to hold off a transformation. But as Chulainn in solo, I don't want to hold off any transformations, so I'm just putting points into my 1 and then my 2, trying to maximize my damage. Clear wave, gonna go hit totem. Almost within transforming range. So we're going to try to hit him with some of this poke. Unfortunately we missed both abilities, but we're about to transform. Hit him, push him, ult him. And we just kind of stick to him. Try not to get within his 1. Although I feel like if I was within his 1, if I would have just taken that trade right there, I would have won. I would have actually wanted him to pull me with him. I would have been closer and probably would have been able to kill him.
Can you just AFK under the tower?
So there's a Fenrir. I'm gonna go ahead and back that up.
Enemy missing left. Enemy missing left. Enemy missing left.
I do not have bead, so oh, I remember this. I could have killed him, but I got caught on a minion. Fenrir was just showing up to relieve pressure. He did a good job. He provided room for his Hercules to back.
Be right back.
So now we're just gonna clear wave, hit totem. We have enough for Gladiator Shield, so we should probably back. But I think I took the stubborn mentality of I'm not backing unless I have teleport this game. So I think I'm actually holding off for another 40 seconds or so before backing. So this Hercules, want to see if I can get any kind of poke on him while I'm in this form, because I won't have these abilities forever. I do like this skin on Chulainn. No, Chulainn. I think the man transforming into a werewolf is a great concept for a skin, and it just fits Chulainn's kit very well. Sorry about that, I keep confusing myself. It's a little early in the morning. Oh, so we push him back in, he's kind of stuck. That's going to be a kill. So that's a 1-0-1. We would have killed him earlier, but Kamazot showed up to confirm it, which, I mean, no big deal, but we did all the work.
An enemy has been slain.
Gonna make our way to totem, clean this up. Our blue is up, so we're probably gonna head there next.
Wait! Retreat! Retreat!
Minions are fighting right now, so we might miss a minion or two, but getting the blue, since Chulainn doesn't have mana, it actually, the blue revives his health.
What a shame!
So mana buff actually provides a amount of MP5. I forget the specific amount, but all MP5 gets converted to HP5 with Chulainn. So we got money, and we have our teleport. So we're gonna back. We're gonna get Gladiator Shield, and then for this game, I was gonna try to build into the Aura breastplate that does magical damage. It just seems like I haven't tried this item out in a while. I heard it got a buff recently, and it just works really well with Chulainn because it stacks his passive.
That's too bad.
So right now, we should have gotten our ult off before we transform to maximize the damage that we were doing. So here's two people. I'm in my transform mode, so I start backing up, but at the same time, I kind of want to fight these guys. Just because I got Gladiator Shield on. Gonna go ahead and dash out. Ult. Fight, and then the Camazot's showing up. But fighting them turned out to be a great idea. Did a little bit of baiting. A little bit of setting up a kill. So now our team's here. Dive in, just get a little poke, but the tower still hurts me a little too much this game, so I'm gonna back it out and then go for the tower. And here comes the Umoja. We actually 3 land on her to hit her and also get out of her ultimate. Gonna clean up this wave and then gonna look to invade their blue. Try to ping it for Camazot's too, but he does just back. So Moja actually gets that. And then here's Seanyb, so I'm actually in a very sticky situation. I'm not afraid of the emoji's damage, it's just the Seanyb's damage, so I kind of am duking to avoid her. I go back in, ult, land an ability, try to get a little bit of health. And then I transform. Now that I'm in my transform state and I have all my abilities on cooldown, I re-engage and push the 2 of them off. So that is a beautiful example of what Chulainn can do as solo lane. Super weak with 2 people pushing him. He's kind of dance around a little bit, land some abilities, transform, and then you're the one who's pushing them around a little bit.
Middle lane, wards. Enemy missing left.
So our mana got dropped, we're going to go ahead and go pick it up. We got the tier 1 tower, we could start making some rotation just the middle lane, but we're just going to kind of keep pushing our advantage in this lane. So I did get a request to play Hell as a god, so I'm probably going to be working on making that video next. If there's any particular god you want to see played in any particular role or game mode, just leave a comment down below saying you'd like to see Camazot's in Ranked Joust or Baron Somni in solo lane. Just let me know. Okay, here comes a lot of action. 3 people here, 2 ults on me. And there again. I don't think there's any getting out of this. Camazot's is able to clean up. So Fenrir and Poseidon both go down in order to get me. So even though I died, that's a net win for our team. I probably could have got out. I tried to engage. I felt big as Vulcan, so probably should have played a little bit smarter, a little more defensive.
On my way. Be careful left.
An enemy has been
If you guys would actually like to see me edit out the death timers in these games, leave a comment down below if you think that's a good idea. It kind of gives me a second to talk without having to narrate and review gameplay, but at the same time, it's also not very exciting on screen. So we're just gonna keep working on our lane, even though our team could probably use our help. Gonna make our way to Pyromancer, help secure that.
Attack the Gold Fury!
Next up is going to be Gold Fury.
On my way! Help left lane!
What are you even doing?
I'm on my way.
Oh, he dashes out. Janus does some nice damage.
Retreat! Retreat!
Oh, got Fenrir. So at solo lane, we saw that somebody was getting chased and we wanted to act as the front line, so whenever Janus backed off, we were actually good to push in. Poseidon's about to go down. Unfortunately, he gets Janus. I secured the Poseidon kill. Kim is also just pinging Gold Fury. He's absolutely right. Hercules is going to get my tower, but that's okay at this stage in the game. We get Gold Fury, and then there is the surrender. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned anything at all, or if you just enjoyed the Chulainn gameplay, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and if you're looking to continue your journey of gaining Smite knowledge, be sure to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.